Kind of
Sounded like
magnetic
one of
does
those
just...
things was gonna like collapse one of the
Probably is one day.
shelves. I'll be filming a video and they'll just all come crashing onto me. Hey friends, Ash here. Welcome back to Gents. I am joined today by my wife, Chelsea. And what she's gonna be doing is she's gonna be smelling the 10 new fragrances for this year that I have right now at the beginning of the year. And you're gonna rank them.
Yep.
Worst to best. Are you up for the challenge?
I mean, I think so. I'm actually pretty excited about it.
So yeah, well, you're gonna be smelling these 10 new fragrances. You can let us know what you think about them, and maybe I'll join in to add some fantastic behind the scenes director's commentary.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump into it. And guys, I will have these linked in the description below, but most of these at this point, or all of these, I think, outside of maybe one of them, are at retail. So none of them are cheap yet, and some of them will never be cheap. Also, I want to remind you guys to use that code.
Which one?
The Max Roma and Twisted Lily.
That code is Gents10.
That's right, for 10% off your order. And also my fragrances, Jet Black Enigma, Blue Ridge, Terra Nova, you can order those off of Mike Mollo's website. Don't know why I'm pointing at you with this, but it's linked in the description, and the code Gents10 get you how much off?
10%?
20%. I'm not biased at all. Let's jump into it. What we're gonna do is you're not gonna give them a number rating this time.
Right.
Yep, you're gonna smell the first three, rank them 1, 2, 3, and then from there we're gonna do one until we get to the end, and you're gonna rank them out as we go to figure out the true ranking.
Gotcha.
I just made it sound way more complicated than it needs to be.
I think they got it.
Yeah, so let's get it kicked off. The first fragrance is the scent Magnetic.
So I actually really like the scent Magnetic. Like, this is a really solid release. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one a lot too. It's got like a really nice creamy sweetness to it.
Yeah, it's really sweet, but not overdone in the sweetness. And I mean, it's just, this one's a really good release.
Yeah, actually the more that I've smelled that since I did the first impressions, the more I like it.
Yeah.
So that's one that's grown on me since I did the first smelling of it. So that one I think is a really, really good release this year. Then we have CH Men Passion, which is gonna be the second fragrance.
Interesting. I think this one for me is maybe like a little too powdery.
It's got
in the
iris.
dry down.
Yeah, it's got iris in there.
Yeah, I figured something was making it powdery. I'm not a huge fan of iris like you are. I like some iris fragrances. There are a few out there that I do actually really enjoy, but I don't think that this one is really one of them.
I like all iris.
Yes, you do.
Like, I'm about that iris life. This one, I find in the opening to be pretty fresh, a little sweet. And then as it dries down, it gets, there's a little powder in there, but not as much as like in Prada L'Homme or something like that. But then it has kind of a sweetness to it from like vanilla and tonka and stuff that I like. Me personally, I don't like it as much as the scent Magnetic at this point, but I do like it. And then the third one, before we do our initial ranking, is Bulgari Man Rain Essence.
So I like this one okay. It's not necessarily what I would consider a throwaway fragrance. However, it's maybe like just a step kind of above that.
A step above a throwaway.
Yeah,
and so
pretty
by a
much.
throwaway, you mean something that's just kind of popped out there and it's like, nah, like...
Yeah, like it's called Rain Essence. It's getting ready to be spring. Like, this should be the prime time to give me something that is just gonna put me in the mood to like go out and, you know, just smell the flowers or something,
spring,
you know?
spring showers.
Yeah. And this is just kind of...
Yeah, it's
just
safe,
not that.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a very safe, clean, kind of musky fragrance with some tea.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, of the first three, rank those out and we'll keep it moving.
So definitely the first one is gotta be...
Magnetic.
Yeah, Magnetic. This one is solid. I don't think that you could really pull this off like in summer, but I would get this and wear it for as long as I possibly could
You can wear it during spring.
I mean, I guess technically you can wear it whenever you want.
Yeah, you can wear it whenever you want, realistically.
Yeah.
Because if you're going somewhere that's air conditioned,
right?
No, whatever.
Yeah.
And then number 2, rain essence, and then that means number 3 is passion. All right. That's the opening 3. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm just playing. Let's keep it moving. So now the next one up is 1 Million Royal.
This has got a really nice opening.
Very sweet. Well, like kind of a fruity, sugary sweet.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
it's not like a syrupy, super syrupy sweetness. However, it's kind of like that, but then also it's just done really well where it's not like ultra thick.
Yeah, it's not as heavy as some of the others.
Yeah.
In the line.
I really like this one.
I know you do. Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, this one smells so good.
I'm not even a huge fan of 1 Million Royal. I don't hate it, but I'm not in love with it.
For us basic individuals out there, this is quality stuff.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. So 1 Million Royal, where do you put it?
So this one's really difficult because I really like both of them. I like Magnetic and I really like Royal too. So for right now, I'm gonna put it behind Magnetic. Just for right now until the end. It may stay that way, it may not, we'll see.
All right, we're gonna follow that up with Bad Boy Extreme. So it's a lot of Bad Boy. It's an extreme Bad Boy. Sounded like aerosol.
I really like the opening. I don't know necessarily how I feel about the dry down yet, but the opening is really good, but it's almost kind of got like a nutty popcorn kind of opening.
Nutty popcorn. I do get like a nutty kind of deal. To me, it smells like Frangelico.
Yeah,
The monk.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a way better description of what I'm smelling right now. It's very interesting. Like, this is definitely the most unique one that I've smelled so far, sure.
Off the top, you mean?
Yeah, off the top. It's the most unique, and it's really good. This is definitely going to be one of those where you're going to go into a crowd of people, and probably nobody else is going to smell like that.
Unless they're wearing it.
That would be shocking.
Not that shocking. It's a Herrera, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I am going to put it behind Royal. I'm going to put it in third.
Okay. After that, we got a big people pleaser, Valentino Uomo, born in Roma. Intense.
Nice. This one, I mean, I feel like I could totally wear. I feel unisex.
It's got a nice sweetness to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sweet is in, right? Most all of these have some form of sweetness to them. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, out of all of these that I've smelled so far, that one is the most appealing for me personally to wear.
I mean, for what it's worth, I was not a fan of Born in Roma when it came out, but this intense version I actually like a lot. I think in the air, it smells freaking awesome. Like, when I've picked it up, even off a tester strip, like when you spray it and leave it for a while and then you catch wafts, you're like, what is that? Like, it smells really good.
The first 3 was not that difficult.
Right.
But this is getting more difficult as we go through because a lot of these are really good. And I mean, the few that we have left are, I know, bigger ones also. I'm going to put this in third place behind Royal.
Okay. I'm still trying to decide whether I'll say at the end what I think my top 3 are, because I'm not exactly sure. So I don't know if I want to say it because I might be wrong. Like, I second guess myself. YSL Eau de Parfum Intense is next on the chopping block.
Yeah, I mean, who's going to say that they don't like that? Not a lot of people.
There are some people.
Yeah. It's really nice. It's classy. It is super versatile. I mean, you could pull that off in literally any situation out there. I mean, yeah. I don't think that it's doing anything like crazy unique from the rest of the line, but I also wouldn't really expect that because they most of the time like kind of tie into each other. And not knocking that, it smells really good, but just because I've smelled that kind of a lot, that kind of style of fragrance, I'm going to maybe rate it lower than some of the other ones just because they're unique and they smell a little bit more different and they just appeal more to me. But anyway, so I'm going to put that in 5th place.
Okay. And then at the end, like always, we'll do the whole thing where you can compare them against each other. Since right now we're kind of just flying by the seat of our pants and doing it one at a time. But next up is Gentleman Society, the new one in the gentleman line.
Dum dum dum. Yeah, again, an iris kind of thing.
Yeah, iris is not an official note in this one, but
I mean,
I know. I'm just telling you.
it's not bad. It smells good. It's got a little bit of kind of like a citrusy kind of note that really cuts into the iris and makes it a little bit more wearable for me.
Off the top, you mean?
Yes, off the top.
Yeah, because as it dries, it kind of...
Yeah. But as soon as you spray it on, there's like a little bit of citrus that just kind of cuts in the middle of that, you know, alleged iris note.
No, there is no iris note.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever is going on in there, it cuts
Alleged
through
no
it.
iris note.
Yeah. So it's good, but just not up the alley of something that I want to smell personally. Mm-hmm. I know that doesn't shock you, but it also kind of breaks your heart a little bit, maybe. Sorry.
Oh, you have bad taste. I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing.
Each their own.
I'm just playing. Where do you put that one at, do you think?
I'm gonna put that in 6th place for right now.
Do you just pull that out of the air?
6th. Yes. I totally pulled that out of the air, actually.
All right, next up we have Armani Code Eau de Toilette, the new version.
Interesting.
And you know what? No magnetic cap. So lame.
Well, you know, honestly though, I saw in the comments not too long ago about the Hugo Boss magnetic, about how they really missed an opportunity to have a magnetic cap. And I totally agree with you, bro. They missed an opportunity there.
Yeah, get with it. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
And I'm like all about these magnetic caps. And
Yeah.
it went completely over my head.
Yeah.
And when I saw that also, I was like, of course. I mean, overall, I feel like this year is really strong so far.
Yeah.
Like when you know, kind of break it out, even the ones that aren't in like the top 5 are still pretty good. Like they're solid. Some years we've had just a lot of crap, but this year so far, most of them are working for me pretty well.
I like this one. I like to smell this one maybe just a little bit more than like the YSL that's in here, kind of in like the same family. Out of those two, I think I would prefer to smell the Armani Code actually. Yeah, it's good. I think when you had me to smell them side by side, I think I kind of leaned towards the original a little bit more.
Right, yeah, because I had you smell this one next to the original bottling, yeah.
Yeah, but it's still solid either way. It's really good. So I'm going to put that in front of the YSL.
Okay, so in 5th and then bump the YSL down is what you mean. Mm-hmm. All right, the last one before we do a quick round of you smelling everything and making sure that your selections are where you want them to be is the new Rocus Man Intense.
Yeah, it's got a good cappuccino note in there. I really like that. I love any kind of cappuccino notes. Anything really to do with coffee, I'm a big fan when it's nicely done. And this one's good. It's good.
Like a dunce hat.
Yeah, I mean, you should just wear that all the time.
Yeah, that one I think is pretty good. And eventually it's going to hit discounters, and it's going to be cheap. Mm-hmm. So.
Yep. I'm going to put that in front of Rain Essence. Rain Essence.
So toward the bottom.
Yes.
You were looking over here, you're cheating. Do you know what the top 3 are? Do you remember?
I would have I can't remember what the third one is, but I know the top 2 are Magnetic and Royal. In third, I don't know.
Born in Roma Intense.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now you smell, contrast, compare, figure out if you really want to stick with that. So yeah, I don't know, free reign, go ahead.
A few moments later.
You have determined your top 5. So let's go ahead and start with number 5. Show what that is. It has changed. Bad Boy Extreme. Falling down to number 5.
Yeah, it went down a number.
Number 4. Born in Roma Intense also went down.
Yep, and that's because...
This one moved up.
To third.
Code.
Yeah, actually going back and smelling them again, I wasn't harsh on it, but going back and smelling it just made me kind of like appreciate it a little bit more, and it really deserved better than what it got.
From your ranking, you mean?
Yes,
Or
from my ranking.
from Armani putting it in a new bottle and doing the whole thing?
I don't care about the bottle. I couldn't care less about that.
I know. And number 2 is still 1 million.
Yeah, which leaves...
Royal.
Yeah, 1 million Royal. Which leaves...
The scent magnetic.
Yep.
That's the first one you smelled too.
Yeah. It's a solid release from Hugo Boss.
For me, I'm not even sure what I would put at this point as like my top 5.
Your top 3 would for sure be the Gentleman release, for sure.
Society.
Period. Yeah. And also,
I like it.
Well, I would say the CH.
Passion.
Yeah,
Passion.
but I don't know. Maybe not. But the Givenchy for sure.
Yeah, I like Society a lot. I actually like the Valentino a lot. A whole lot. Like, I like it more now than when I first did the first impression. So that one could be up there. Magnetic, probably those.
I don't think you liked Royal as much as I liked. Yeah.
No, and I like Passion.
More than me.
Yeah, that one would be
Like in 4th, maybe.
5th, probably 4th, 5th, and then Bad Boy Extreme and Y Eau de Parfum Intense. Probably the Y. I don't know. Those both. I'd have to think about it.
Yeah.
I like the opening of Bad Boy a lot. The dry down I don't like as much. Same thing with the Y. I love the opening. The dry down is good, but I like the opening more.
Yeah.
And I think that the ones that are the most solid for me from opening into dry down is Magnetic, Valentino, Uomo Born Aroma Intense, and Gentleman Society. So I'll just stick with those right now.
Sure.
Subject to change as I wear them. All right, that's gonna do it. Well, what do you think about the first onslaught of new fragrances?
I think this is a really good start to the year, and I'm kind of excited to see what they do for the rest of the year.
Yeah, can't wait until August rolls around and we don't get a single new thing for the rest of the year. That'll be great. But yeah, I think it's a really solid start. Even the ones I'm not in love with, I think still have like saving graces.
Yeah.
Like it's not a total loss. So
Yeah.
All right, I am out of here. Thank you for hanging with us. Stay safe out there. See you again tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you later.